You've probably heard that baby boomers have around $149,000 saved in their 401ks. Sounds like they're cruising into retirement, right? Not even close. The typical boomer has just $61,100 saved. In this video, you'll see where you really stand and what you can still do if you're behind. How much do baby boomers actually have saved for retirement? New data shows the average for 401k balance for boomers is $249,300, but that number is hiding a harsh reality. The median balance. What a typical boomer really has is only $61,100. That means half of all boomers have less than that saved for retirement. Why the average is misleading. So why does the average look so good? A small group of boomers with 6 or 7-figure accounts pulls the average way up, while millions sit far below that number. Think of 10 people, 9 have $50,000 saved, 1 has $1 million. The average is $145,000, but almost nobody in that group actually has $145,000. How you stack up? If you have around $100,000 in your 401k, you're already doing better than half of all boomers, even though you're still below the $249,300 average. For context, Gen X averages about $192,300, millennials around $67,300, and Gen Z roughly $13,500 in their 401ks. Is it enough? But here's the real question. Not how do I compare to others, but is this enough for my lifestyle? Someone with a paid-off house, low expenses, and modest retirement goals might manage on less, while someone with a mortgage, higher cost, and travel plans may need far more. Many advisors suggest aiming to replace about 80% of your pre-retirement income. If you earn $60,000 a year, you want roughly $48,000 a year in retirement. $10 to $61,200 for 401k balance will not last very long, even with Social Security. The peak boomer problem. The youngest boomers, sometimes called peak boomers, are in the toughest spot. Between 2024 and 2030, over 30 million Americans will turn 65, the biggest retirement wave in U.S. history, and many are not ready financially. There are big gaps within this group. Boomer men have a median retirement balance of about $268,745, while women have around $185,086. Education matters even more. Those with only a high school diploma have a median of about $75,300 saved, compared to roughly $591,158 for college graduates. Who's really struggling? About 36% of peak boomers are high school graduates with median savings of just $75,000 beyond Social Security. The 9% who never finished high school are in the most danger, with a median of only $7,000 in retirement savings. And then comes the most shocking part. More than 1 in 4 Americans aged 59 or older have no retirement savings at all. Another survey found that 1 in 5 Americans aged 50 and over have zero saved for retirement. What went wrong? Several big forces collided to create this retirement gap. The shift from traditional pensions to 401ks moved investment risk from employers to workers, and many people either didn't save enough or started too late. Market crashes like 2008 wiped out balances for people close to retirement, while rising healthcare costs, supporting adult children, and caring for aging parents all competed with saving for the future. Only about 24% of peak boomers still have defined benefit pensions, and those that do often receive modest median payouts of around $11,040 per year. On top of that, people are living longer, so their savings have to last 20 to 25 years or more after age 65. How this hits younger generations. The boomer retirement crisis doesn't stay with boomers. As some run out of savings, they turn to their adult children for help. Roughly 23% of American adults are now part of the sandwich generation, raising kids, while supporting parents over 65 or helping adult children financially. 1 in 5 adults provides unpaid care. 2 loved ones with health problems, often dipping into their own savings. That means the retirement security of Gen X and millennials is also at risk, because money that should go into their own future is being used to plug the gap for their parents. If you're behind, what you can do if you're a boomer and behind on savings, you can't rewind the clock, but you still have options. Working a few extra years can make a huge difference. Your savings grow longer. You delay withdrawals, and you increase your eventual Social Security benefit. Even part-time work can reduce how quickly you drain your accounts. Downsizing or moving to a lower-cost area can free up home equity and cut ongoing expenses, helping your existing savings last longer. Smart withdrawal strategies are crucial now. Understanding required minimum distributions, tax planning, and sustainable withdrawal rates can extend the life of your nest egg. Getting professional advice can often pay for itself through better decisions. Timing Social Security is another big lever. You can claim as early as 62, but waiting until your full retirement age or even 70 boosts your monthly benefit. If you expect a shorter lifespan, claiming earlier may make sense if your family tends to live into their 80s or 90s. Delaying can protect you from outliving your savings. The real story behind that $249, $300 average for 101K is a generation split into a minority who are well prepared and a much larger group facing financial stress in their later years. The median of $61,000 to $100 shows just how many Americans are entering retirement without enough saved to maintain their working life lifestyle. So, where do you stand? Take a hard look at your own numbers, not just the averages. If this video opened your eyes, hit like, share with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more content on money, retirement, and building a secure future.